and welcome to D Lux Life. And today we bring you the 10 wealthiest book authors in the world. Subscribe to D Lux Life and ring the bell icon to get regular updates on the latest uploads. Let's start with number 10. Number 10. Suzanne Collins. The Hunger Games series were some of the most successful books of their times. Young adults and teens enjoy the books, much like they did Twilight. You can imagine that all this success was met with a considerable amount of money. Since she first published her novels, she has amassed a net worth of $81 million, putting her in the number 10 spot of the wealthiest authors in the world of our list. Number 9. George R.R. Martin. The Game of Thrones author has received a lot of criticism after the final season of the series. We all know that the series started out as a collection of books which were adapted for the silver screen. The books initially received a ton of success and continue to do so. He claims to want to write more books even though the HBO series has ended. That will significantly increase his $120 million net worth and put him in the high roller leagues like some of the other authors on this list. Number 8. Stephenie Meyers. Whatever your views may be about the Twilight saga, you can't deny that Stephenie Meyers is a woman who earned her success and the wealth of money which she generated from her book series. Though sparkly vampires may not be her thing, chances are you would have read or at least seen one of the movies. After all, they were some of the biggest hits back in the day. At one point, adolescents, especially young girls, were obsessed with the series. This is what added to Meyers' wealth all those years ago, thus giving her a place on our list with a net worth of roughly $125 million. Before we continue, subscribe to D Lux Life and ring the bell icon to get regular updates on the latest uploads. If you like this video, share it with your friends and family. Let's get back to the video. Number 7. David Oyedepo. The richest pastor in Nigeria makes his place on this list of authors. With a net worth of over $150 million, it should really come as no surprise that the man is on this list. Though religious books may not be a category we all prefer, it's important to acknowledge the success which they have seen throughout the world. Oyedepo is proof that people of faith are still out there and looking to read spiritual messages. Number 6. Dan Brown. An author which we have all read at some point or another in our lives. There is something so unbelievably captivating about Dan Brown's books that it's become a guilty pleasure for just about all of us at some point in time. Not surprising that the creator of Robert Langdon would grace us with his presence on this list. After all, his books have been adapted into some extremely successful movies as well. With a net worth of $179 million, Brown deserves a place with the rest of the authors on this list. Number 5. John Grisham. Yet another extremely popular novelist, Grisham has become somewhat of a household name throughout the world. Adults love to enjoy his books whenever they have some free time. He has been a best-selling author several times over. Perhaps that is what contributes to his enormous fortune. His net worth is estimated as somewhere around $220 million. Number 4. Barbara Taylor Bradford. You might have heard of the book A Woman of Substance, right? Well, it was originally published in 1979 and then again in 2007. The fact that the book has been republished is indication enough that it would have sold millions of copies around the world. Clear indication that Taylor Bradford would be one of the richest authors in the world. A point proven by her net worth of $300 million. Number 3. Stephen King. A writer who needs absolutely no introduction. King has made a name for himself both in novels and on the screen. If we start naming his famous books in movies, we might never stop, since there are so many successful masterpieces which he has been a part of. No wonder the successful writer has amassed a net worth of over $400 million for himself. A thriller and horror writer, he caters to the majority of readers and has seen success for the last 4 decades and more. Number 2. Paulo Coehlo. Famous for writing several books over the last few decades, the Brazilian writer has become one of the most successful authors of our time. You might have heard of The Alchemist. Yeah, the book which literally everyone has read. Coehlo comes into our list with a net worth of $500 million. We honestly didn't think that he would be worth more than Stephen King, but it looks like we were wrong. Now for the moment which you have all been waiting for. The coveted #1 spot can be taken by no other woman. A woman who has seen the best and worst life has to offer. Her series of books have captivated the world ever since they were released, and the lead protagonist has been a hero for children all around the world. So without further ado, #1. J.K. Rowling. The Harry Potter writer has become one of the biggest names in literature and has become a symbol of success for women all around the world. We have heard about her and her successful books for the past 2 decades. Ever since the first edition of Harry Potter came out, we have seen the writer and her series of books rise to fame and sell throughout the world. This successful author has a net worth of roughly $1 billion, thus making her, if not the most, then certainly one of the most successful book authors in the world. That's it for the 10 wealthiest book authors in the world. Which of these authors is your favorite? Let us know in the comments below. If you like this video, make sure you share this with your friends and subscribe to D Lux Life and click the bell icon to get regular updates. D Lux Life. Find what calls to you. See you in the next video.